Hey there folks, Pliskin by 51mm, and today I'm going to, tonight rather, I'm going to make a really quick video of the attachments that I have on my M70 Z-Pap. I meant to do this video a few days ago, but I didn't have time. My schedule got kind of full, let's just say. And I think it was like I was supposed to do this on July 4th, and I felt kind of sick that night. I don't know why. I just got sick all of a sudden, just feeling bad, and couldn't continue. But anyway, I've got my M70 Z-Pap here. Going to run down all the attachments, like I said, because the viewer wanted me to do that. He already found the video where I've listed all the attachments on the M70 Z-Pap before. I did it in the 1 year in review video, but this one will just be for you know, the sake of time for anybody who's wanting to know. So let's get into this. Alright, the first attachment going from the muzzle to the buttstock. First attachment is the Zentco DTK 1L muzzle brake. I keep forgetting the name for it. I've got my videos over here on YouTube pulled up so I can like look over and see what the name of what is. But this is the DTK 1L. Don't know why I want to keep forgetting its name, but it's got these glass breakers and these 3 big chambers on it and 3 chambers on the top. This thing is a must for AKs. If you're going to put attachments on your AKs, this is one of them. Now it is from Zentco, so you may have trouble finding it, but look around. I'm sure you'll be able to find one because it's straight out of Russia. And as you all know, they put import bans on Russia because of the Ukraine-Russian war bullshit retardation going on, and have for well over a year now. But I got this from eBay, or I think I got it from Zentco, but it's a Russian muzzle brake, and for a 7.62 by 3.9 AKM rifle, this is a must. Alright, going on down. On the right side of the gun, it'd be your guys' left, but on my right is a Zentco Perst 4 red laser. I'm going to try and do this and not blind to myself, but yep. I got this off of eBay. I know I got this off of eBay for sure for $600. Another Russian originating weapon attachment. Weapon attachment is what I meant to say. Good luck finding one of these. I mean, you can still find them. They're on eBay too, but I got this one for $600 on eBay. The last one I seen on eBay was like going for $1,800. I know it sucks, but you can thank geopolitical conflicts and politics in general for the increase in price of all the cool stuff. So that is a Zentco Russian Perst 4 red laser. On the left side, I've got a M600B clone that I painted. Flashlight. It's a Surefire clone. And it's about 300 lumens. I think it's 400. But it's the M600B Surefire clone. They're everywhere on eBay, and I think it was only like $40 that I bought it for. In one of my old videos I said I bought it for like $300. I don't know why I said that. That's not true. I think I was getting the price of this one, of the clone, mixed up with like another flashlight or something, but it was like $40, $30 something that I bought this for. And the Persts come with a slaved pressure pad with a dial that you can increase the intensity of the laser. Okay, for the handguard itself, let me move closer. This is a M70 Tri-Rail M-LOK handguard. Now this came on the rifle. I did not buy that separate or aftermarket. It came with the gun, and I just added pick rails to it. The pick rails I used are like basically just generic airsoft Picatinny rails. Are not actually 1913 Picatinny rails, and I put those on there, and they work just fine for what I'm doing, so I don't need to really upgrade or switch over. They do come loose, but that's the thing with all pick rails with M-LOK systems. Every gun that I've ever had that's had M-LOK, the rails come loose unless you use blue Loctite. My M1A Scout Squad, the M14A4, the rails come loose on it. My St. Victor AR-15 with the M-LOK handguard, they come loose. Same with this. The rails on this come loose. It's because I keep forgetting to put blue Loctite on them. Should really put red Loctite on them, especially this gun, because I don't think I'm going to ever take these off. So that's the handguard I've got, and then of course the top is a wood handguard from the original stock set the previous owner had on the gun. I just left it alone because that looks cool with the tactical, you know, camo and the lights and laser and the foregrip, and then you look at the top and it's got the old wood handguard on the gas tube. So I just left that there. No changes done to that. On the bottom I have a Magpul vertical foregrip, and I did change this out. The last time I had the M70 out on camera, this was black. I went and bought a flat dark earth vertical foregrip Magpul. I forgot to tell you guys or show, but I just switched it out so that way it matches the camo. It's a flat dark earth one, no different than the black one I've had on it for almost 2 years now. So it's the same model. And I've also got Magpul rail covers, one there and one on the other side. That's just to help grab the rifle for like when I'm holding it like this. There's the other handrail. Okay, moving back. Haven't done nothing to the receiver. Have not installed any new bolt carrier groups or gas pistons or anything to the bolt. It's all the way it was when I bought it. The only thing I did add to it on the inside is a rubber buffer back here that goes on the recoil spring behind the bolt here at the rear trunnion to keep the bolt carrier from beating the trunnion to death, or something to that effect. I forget exactly the wordage that I used, or I have a video explaining why I put that in there. It's on my channel, but it's in there and it helps keep the rear trunnion and the bolt carrier group from slamming into each other. Okay, going into the scope mount. This is just the Zastava Arms M70 Z-PAP scope mount. This is actually from Zastava out of Serbia. I got it straight from their website, and it is made for this pattern of rifle, the M70 series of rifles. I'm sure there's a dozen other scope mounts for the AK. I've seen hundreds of other ones, and I'm sure they'll work just fine on the M70 Z-PAP, but I just went ahead and got the one from Serbia because, you know, why not? And the optic I have mounted is a EOTech 512. Forget what MOA it is. I think it's just the 3 MOA. I can't remember what reticle it's got in it. Good enough for what I'm doing. You know, it's just got the... I'll try to pull it up for you guys and let y'all see. There you go. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Get in there, see if y'all can see that. It's just the regular circle and dot. It doesn't have the 3 dots or anything. But for my needs, for my uses, that works just fine. Let me turn it off here. You turn it on and off with the up and down elevation buttons on the back. Turn it off by pressing both of them in for a few seconds. Yeah, she's off. Okay, the pistol grip is a U.S. Palm pistol grip. Another item that I did not add aftermarket. It's that came with the gun. It works pretty fine. Works just fine for what I'm doing. It fits the hand perfect. I don't really see a need or necessity to you know, switch the pistol grip out. It works just fine. And somebody told me what the buttstock was, because the buttstock also came with the rifle. It's got an adjustable cheek riser, and it's adjustable for length of pull as well. Kind of looks like a SCAR 17 stock on the back end. One of the tactical SCAR 17 stocks that you can get. I think it's called a Zhukov adjustable AK buttstock, and it's for the M70, because the M70 don't have a tang back here. It's got a rod or a threaded screw that goes all the way through, and that's how stocks hold on to the M70s, because they've got different receivers from like the washer and all of those. But yeah, this came with the gun, and I just left it on there because, you know, why not? Because it's got this cheek riser, and that let me use my EOTech. So I just left it alone. And the sling is a tac shield sling. It's fully adjustable, kind of like a Vikings tactic sling that I've got on my M1A loaded and my DPMS Oracle. And it's like the Black Hawk tactical sling that's on my M14 Scout Squad, M1A Scout Squad. And that's pretty much it. That's the rundown of my M70 ZPAP. It has remained largely the same since August of 2021 when I bought it. I've added, the only thing I've added in that time, other than the other attachments, because I spent most of late 2021 upgrading it. I basically had everything for this rifle attached to it and on it before the end of the year there in 2021, after I started working at Amazon. That goes for the muzzle brake, the flashlight, the purse, the rails, the foregrip, the EOTech, and the scope mount, all of it. I basically had this gun put together within like 5 or 4 months, something like that. But that was before the economy got even crazier. I mean, yeah, it wasn't very good in 2021. Ammo was scarce. Everything was expensive, but it really wasn't like how it is now, with where we're going on 3 years of Uncle Joe shitting on himself and arguing with British Royal Guards, and it literally having to have the King of England redirect him. You know, like, hey Joe, hello Joe, you cannot be arguing with that royal guard there. He's not one of your men. He can't even talk to me, type thing going on. But yeah, so I had this rifle put together in a very short amount of time, and I absolutely love it. I need to shoot it more. I've been looking through my ammo resources, my ammo storage, and I found even more 7.62 by 39 that I didn't know I had. I just kind of like, I bought a shit ton of it, and I just have not, you know, shot my AK. Like I said, I've got other guns that I need to work on, but it's just mostly, I don't know, I love it. I need to shoot it more. But I guess I just start working on the other ones. But I'll get back to this one. This one ain't going nowhere. So anyway, that's the rundown of everything that's on my AK. Parts wise, it's a hell of a rifle. If you're thinking about getting an AK pattern rifle, Kalashnikov pattern rifle, the M70 ZPAP is probably one of the best that you can go with. It's good old Serbian goodness. Yugoslavian goodness. I say Serbia because Yugoslavia is no longer a country, but this rifle came about during the Yugo era of that country's history, even though Yugoslavia was a bunch of nations that were formed together to make one country. So, you know, that is how it is. But these are made over in Belgrade, Serbia, and imported into the United States. And they do a damn good job. I've always liked Serbian weaponry and Serbian military stuff. They seem pretty squared away for Baltic state nations, although the other ones are like Romania and Bosnia, Herzegovina, all of them, they got some good stuff. You know, stuff from Southeast Europe's always good, in my opinion. I've not had no issues with any stuff out of that region, whether it be ammo or guns, because I've got a M24-47 Yugo Mauser, and it shoots like a house of fire too. So, you know, anything from that area of the world usually runs pretty damn good, in my opinion. Have no Romanian stuff yet, but I'm going to change that before long, see if I can find a Walser 10 or something, maybe a PSL. Get back into the Soviet Russian weaponry. I love my Western guns, but, you know, I also like the Eastern guns just as much. Anyway, guys, this has been Pliskin by 51mm. I gotta go to bed. Let me see what time it is. 5:37. Yeah, I got work today. We got overtime again. Can't make it up. Oh well. Just more opportunity to make money. Hopefully this week they don't murder me like they tried to last week. They had me basically running the whole fucking building. Alright. Well, hey, this has been Pliskin by 51mm. Go shoot your AKs. Make Kalashnikov happy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.